everybody, welcome back to my page. It is super early in the morning. It is like 5:30 I believe in the morning, but I woke up, been on an early schedule, couldn't go back to sleep, and I took my lashes off last night, but I never redid them before I went back to bed, so I thought I would get on here and record with you guys how I do my lashes. Got my V8. So the lash brand I use is called Lash. I like to get this kit. This kit comes with everything that you need. You can buy just individually the lashes or the bond or whatever, or you can get the kit. I'll always just rebuy the kit because it comes with all of this. It comes with the lashes, the remover, the bond and seal, the tweezers, and even this little brush, which I'm not sure what in the world you use for as far as lashes. I've never had to use it before, but it comes with the tweezers, the bond and seal, and the remover, and then all of these different lash sizes. So it comes with everything that you need to do your lashes. So we're going to start by doing that. I'm just going to do one eye on camera, show you how I do them, the sizes that I use, and then I'll do the other off camera because my left eye is harder to do than my right eye, especially trying to do it on camera and lean in the mirror and see what it would just be easier to do that one off camera. So these are what the lashes look like. These are the thick wide band lashes, so they're a lot wider than a typical lash. Actually, hold on a second. I think I got different ones this time. I did get different ones this time. Okay, never mind. These are not the thick band lashes. So the lashes that I usually use are thick and wide like this. I like the wide ones because it doesn't take as many to fill your lash line. But for some reason this time I accidentally ordered these smaller ones, which is fine. We'll still use them. But I typically use these, which are wide like this. I'll show you. So they're wide like that, so it doesn't take as many to fill the lash. But we'll try these smaller ones and see how it goes. Alright, we will see how it goes. So first I haven't used the small sizes in a while, so this might end up being a disaster video, but we will try it. So first we're going to put on the bond. And it comes in a little tube like this, and you just put it on. Whoop. Don't poke yourself in the eye like I just did. You put it on just like mascara. Get this glue off my eye. Cannot believe I poked myself right in the eye. Like I said, this may end up being a disaster video, but I'm gonna try. I'm not a professional. So the bond is on. It only takes a few seconds for this to dry and start setting in. I typically go in with size 14s at the end of my lashes. I don't know how I'm going to like these skinny lashes. These are very, very skinny. I don't know how I'm gonna like these. I always add a little extra to the lash itself. Yeah, I don't know how well I'm gonna like these, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna try a 13. I usually don't use 13s, but since these are different, I'm gonna go in. I've done 2 14s, now I'm gonna go in with a 13 beside that. Another 13. I may have to do these guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these off. I just cannot. This is the do is we're gonna use my old ones. I'm just going to use a different size for now. So instead of using my regular 14 and 12s, I'm gonna have to do 14s and, excuse me, and 10s. So I'm gonna reapply this bond. Yeah, I just cannot with those skinny lashes. I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. So we're going to go in with a 14, which looks like this on my other set. Add a little bit of bond to the lash itself. Another 14. God dang it, I keep dropping it. I told y'all this was going to be a disaster. Okay. Put that 14 right beside that. And then we're just going to have to go in with some very small, tiny 10s and see how this works. Okay, got one on. Is that gonna stay? No, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of glue. Okay. Finally. Jesus, all you had to do was stick right there where I needed you. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I done 2 14s and then size 10s the rest of the way across. So I'm going to seal those now, and I'm definitely going to do the other eye off camera because this took a minute. These smaller sizes are definitely a lot harder to deal with. I always take my seal, rub it in between my tweezers like this. And then I kind of gently go back in and just tweeze my lashes together with the seal on there. Just make sure they're pressed in really good. Okay, and then okay, the sizing doesn't look horrible. It looks decent. I usually do 12s, but the 10s are gonna have to do because those I cannot do. They're way too skinny, way too tiny for me. I don't like them. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Okay, so these are how the lashes turned out. So I ended up using 2 size 14s, and then the rest I use size 10. It typically does not take me that long or is that difficult for me to do my lashes, but working with these smaller sizes that I'm not used to was a little more difficult than it typically is. But I cannot believe that I ordered the wrong size lashes. I have never done that before. I just added to my cart and thought it was the ones that I usually get, and I hate the skinny lashes. I don't like the way they look. I hate how difficult they are to put on. So we're just going to use my old ones for now until I can order the right ones, but the size doesn't look too bad together. So this is how it turned out. So yeah, these are the lashes, Key off of Amazon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.